Welcome back to Yoga Therapy with Ashley, where we use breath, movement, and somatic awareness to support your healing from the inside out. Today's practice is for those days when everything feels tight, the neck is stiff, the chest feels heavy, the belly is tense, and the hips feel like they're holding it all together. What's usually underneath all that? Often irritability, frustration, and the kind of emotional energy that doesn't always have a place to go. In this session, we'll invite softness back into those stuck places. You'll be guided through gentle movements and grounding breath to release tension from the head down, so you can feel more open, present, and a little less like you're about to snap. This is a nervous system reset. Let's begin. Let's start by meeting in cobbler's pose. Bringing the feet together and knees out. Let's take our fingers and interlace them in between the toes, giving them a nice little massage. And you can just use the thumbs to massage the rest of the feet. And then start to move the thumbs down the center of the feet, breaking up the fascia, coming down to the heels, giving them a squeeze. And now we're going to come out to liver 5. So you're going to be taking your index fingers and right over that ankle bone, you're going to place the index finger and then place the other 3 fingers right next to it. Where the pinky lands, you're going to replace with the thumb. And right in there, make little circles. Sometimes it feels a little tight in there, might be a little painful. So move slow. And how you know you're on an acupressure point is you're going to feel a little divot. So as we're making little circles right into liver 5, we're reducing dampness in the body. And this helps to reduce irritability and depression. So just making little circles, nice and slow. And then slowly release, give them a little rub. So now let's cross our legs, non-dominant leg in front. We'll interlace our fingers, bring our palms to the back of the head, elbows out. You're going to inhale, looking up, and exhale. You're going to tuck the chin and bring the elbows together, making a little C curve. Inhale, opening up towards the sky. And exhale, elbows together, C curve. Moving nice and slow, waking up the spine. Good. Inhaling, opening. And exhaling, coming back down. And inhaling up to a neutral spine, releasing the hands down to your knees. Now we're going to go into Sufi circles. So our legs are going to stay exactly where they are, and from the waist, we're just going to be moving in a circle. So you're going to exhale as you're moving down towards the ground in one direction, and then inhaling once you start coming back up. The crown of the head is last to rise. So you really want to feel like from hips to crown that you feel like a rag doll. So you're going to exhale over one direction and just stay in the same direction. Inhaling up and exhaling again. Inhaling as you come up. Good. And you may feel a wave-like sensation start to move throughout the body. This does help with the water element, bringing more fluidity into your life. And then switch directions, exhaling down the opposite way. Inhaling up. Good, exhaling. Now let's do a couple more. Good. Feeling up at the top. Now let's turn out our left leg. So we'll turn it out, coming into a Z pose. You're going to have your right hand off to the side, and then you're going to have the left elbow in towards the left hip. As you inhale, you're just going to reach across, coming into mermaid. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reaching. And exhaling. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Good. One more. And exhale. Good. Now bring that left hand right next to the right knee, and we're going to go into dolphin dives. So you're going to take your nose and like you're drawing down as you exhale, and then inhaling, the crown of the head is what rises. So don't bring the neck up like this. Inhaling. And you're going to exhale, make that little C curve. Inhale, leading up with the crown. Shoulders stay relaxed. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling up. And let's do one more. Good. Excellent. Let's switch our legs. Moving to the opposite side with Z pose. Left hand off to the side, right elbow into right hip. Inhale, stretching across. Exhale, bring it back. And inhaling. And exhale. Good. Feel the entire right side body lighting up. Each stretch. And one more. Good. Now let's take that same arm, placing the right hand down and going into the dolphin dive. Bring the chin down towards the chest as you exhale. Inhale, leading up with the crown. And exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Good. Two more. And one more. Great. Now let's meet in flapping fish pose. So if you have a blanket, let's get it now, and you want it to be folded long enough so that your knee and ankle can be on it comfortably. So this is more to protect your knee and your joints. So let's come down onto our stomachs. We're going to have the left knee out to the side. The knee is going to be in line with the hip, and then the ankle is going to be in line with the knee. So you're going to be making a 90-degree angle. You're going to have one hand over the other, palms facing down, and slowly start to bring that left elbow closer towards the left knee. You can relax one cheek down onto the backs of the hands and close your eyes. And try and keep that right leg nice and straight. And you should feel a nice long stretch in the right side body. And just breathe up and down the right side body. Now start to visualize the bottom of the right foot. And as you inhale, draw a line up the right side body right into the center of the right armpit. And as you exhale, draw a line down from the right armpit down into the bottom of the right foot. And just begin to trace this long line of energy, inhaling up to the armpit and exhaling down to the bottom of the right foot. Try and keep the breath steady. And just using the breath to stretch from the inside out, feeling each point along the right side body, stretching as the breath passes it. Elongate the exhale. Good. And just feel the breath slowing down here. Feel the breath moving into the belly and just feeling the entire right rib cage expanding as you inhale and releasing as you exhale. Take 2 more grounding breaths. And 1 more. And slowly begin to release from the pose, straightening out that left leg, bringing the torso back towards center. And just relaxing the forehead down, the backs of the hands, toes together, big toes together, heels out. So just keeping the prana circuit within the body. And take 2 more cleansing breaths. Okay, and let's slowly begin to switch to the other side. So either you can roll over to the other side, bring your blanket with you, or I'm going to switch for you. And then you're going to come down onto your stomach. And so we'll meet in the other side. So your right leg is going to be out, right knee directly in line with the right hip, right ankle in line with the right knee. You're going to have one hand over the other and bring that right elbow closer towards the right knee. Relax the left cheek down onto the backs of your hands and just take steady breaths in and out the nose, settling into the pose. And as you feel that light stretch on the left side body, go ahead and move your awareness down to the bottom of the left foot. And as you inhale, draw a line of energy up the left side body, up to the center of the left armpit. Exhaling down to the bottom of the left foot. Keeping the breath nice and long, relaxed and even. You may start to feel the entire left side body just sinking into the mat. And the breath starts to flow easier. As each point the breath passes, it relaxes, deepening the stretch. And you may have noticed that maybe one side was easier or more difficult to stretch. And that just tells you more about the map of your own body. It's not to be judged. but to be supported. And now bring your awareness into the left rib cage and taking 3 breaths here. And very slowly beginning to release from the pose, making your way towards center. Big toes together, heels out. Forehead on the backs of the hands. And taking some cleansing breaths here. And let's very slowly begin to transition over onto our backs. So bring the knees in towards the chest. And just taking a simple roll from side to side. Pressing all the parts of the back into the mat. Very slowly and rhythmically. Good. Now, let's place our hands on our knees. As you inhale, I want you to press the knees away from the body. And as you exhale, pull the knees in towards the body. This is a kidney release. So you're going to inhale, press them away. Exhale, pull them in. And the kidneys, they house the adrenals. So we're just helping to support more detoxification, more restoration. Let's do one more. And exhale, pull it in. And let's grab our blanket for Shavasana. So getting comfortable, having your feet be nice and wide. Your arms can be out or under the blanket, whatever feels comfortable to you. And settling in. Take a moment to notice how you feel now, whether something shifted or simply softened. Irritability is often a signal, not a flaw. It tells us we're holding on to too much, too tightly, for too long. When we move with intention, when we breathe consciously, we give that tension somewhere to go. You can return to this practice anytime your body and mind feel on edge. It's here for you. If this was helpful, consider subscribing for weekly videos that blend therapeutic insight with mind-body practices to support emotional well-being. New videos drop every Friday, and I'll see you next time.